Alright guys, and welcome back to some more Blank Dream. We are now going to find Ryutoro's mirrors. Like I said, we found his first mirror on our own in part 3, I believe. And so we're going to find a second mirror. Yeah, so we're in the realm of blood. Look for the room with a teddy bear and a bed. Enter the room to the right and head up the narrow hallway. Alright, so just head up. Before we found this, oh, it's just that simple. So sometimes it leads to something. That's unfair. So yeah, we saw ending 4, which was an interesting ending, but as far as my opinion, it was not good at all. Well, this is probably not going to be great either, but fuck it. Something creepy gonna happen? At all? Nothing? Okay. Don't be scared, man. It's just a creepy hallway. It's a Silent Hill 2 hallway. Alright. I doubt we're gonna die here, but I just feel like saving anyway. Alright, so if you recall in the first mirror, like I said, it just implies that he has a weird, like... Basically, it's implying that he likes little children. I don't remember, like I said, it was a huge gap between sessions, so I don't remember if it's specifically girls or boys, or maybe it's just in general. No, it will be this time. I can't imagine what we'll come up with. Lies? No, probably not lies. No, it's not going to be lies. I wonder if I return a new memory where to totally invert my present personality, this may as well be the same as death. No jokes about it, but I am already dead, please. What? 1 year ago. Yep, that's a company. Should we get along, Sengoku? Yep, I'm worn out, sir. Yeah, trouble at home lately? At home? Ugh. Is this up to something again? She seems upset lately. No, not at all. Well, it's just not the kind of thing you would tell people about, but you're not a stranger. See, my old man's inheritance is proving to be kind of a mess. The inheritance of a famed artist, huh? I bet it's a lot. But didn't your father pass away last year? Why is it only a problem now? Actually, it's been trouble ever since then. My eldest son? I'm the eldest son, but the will says everything should go to someone else. Except they're refusing it. That said, they won't even give it to me, so it's up in the air. What was the old man thinking? That really does sound messy. With money, you should always follow the law. That's what I intend to do, soon. I'll get a lawful interpretation at the suitable place. With this taking up all my time, I didn't realize how I've hardly been talking to my daughter lately. This is a delicate time for her, too. This is no good as her father. I should... Calm down, sir. Are you okay? Right, sorry. I should at least do my job properly. Then I'll cry later. I know, Sengoku. I will come over, will you come over my house later? To your house, sir? I'm sure it will take, her mind off to talk. I'm sure it'll take her mind off to talk with her brother. And if you could, talk to my daughter like a good uncle. Your daughter, you say? Oh no. There's been some trouble. She's been retreating into her shell lately. She doesn't seem to have many friends at school. I feel like she needs some new relationships. Well, I wonder if a clumsy fellow like me could have a good talk with her. It's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you will be the guy just to help my glum daughter. How about as a father you talk to your own daughter and deal with it? No, you play uncle. It's pathetic as can be that you're too busy with money to tend to her. But this is important. We can't ignore it. Alright then, if my brother-in-law insists, how can I refuse? Hey, wait, have you seen her before? The cute young lady in the New Year's cards, right? Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking some time to brag about her, but it's time. There's work to be done, yes. Alright, now let's go. The West Building, right? Yep. remember. I see. Mishiro, you're... Shinji Usui. No doubt. He was my boss. And brother-in-law. Though at the moment I can't recall if I ever did meet you in person while I was alive. They seem like trivial memories, but I feel they relate to my death and wish. Many holes remain, but I remember a fair bit. Couldn't have done it without your effort. I've got something here. Got a mystery key. I picked up on a rare walk around this world. No point in me having it. I'm sure you'll make better use of it. But no more to do in this eerie place. But be sure to let me know if you find another mirror. Oh, this is getting really creepy. Alright. Alright. So let's see. Lantern at strong. Right? Okay, now we'll go to this. So we're in the realm of beauty. And we're supposed to go to this fireplace where we got the black paint before on the playthrough. And yeah, this will lead us to ending 3 after we see a certain cutscene. It will enable us to get the best ending, but we can proceed into getting the third ending, which is probably going to be messed up. But whatever. Again with the teddy bears. There's no point in them being here, but they put them here anyway. Alright. Let's see. The mirror shows Ryutaro's reflection. Huh. Weird place. Boy, you're strong. Stronger than me. Oh, she just looks like you when you were a kid, but at the same time, much too cute for that. Huh, that's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just the guy to help my glum daughter. Okay, now let's go. The West Building, right? I guess these are memories from the other memories. Smoke's already... Ah, the smoke's already up to this floor. It's no good. The stairs are too hot to approach. Alright, there's a fire. In the building? A cruel fate will end like this without anything resolved with my family. I'm sorry, Chica. Mishiro. So I'll never get to meet Mishiro. I'm sure she'll grow to be far prettier than Sis. I really wanted to have that chance. It's really not anything lewd. I just see such beauty there. So he died in a fire? I remember it all. How I died, my wish, and all the rest. I see now. Admirable tenacity. If I do say so myself. I'm a bit tired. I feel like more information overload than the previous mirrors were. Once I've got it all sorted out, I'll talk. About things to do with you and what I know. I'm sure that's simply my duty. Oh, are you planning on going on ahead? Well, if you are, I'll accompany you. A good uncle should protect girls, you know? Alright, so this is the point where I should save and reload after I get the... Anyway. It's a little late at night. Oh, it's this again. Oh, there's the grandfather. Yeah. You're Rinzu? Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius Rinzu Usui. Rinzu's art was highly esteemed and sold at high prices for a high price. He had status and wealth. Grandpa, what are you talking about? And why are you here? Wait, look closely. I don't think he can hear us. Soon Rinzu married a woman. They had a son named Shinji. Rinzu preached the beauty of art to his wife and child, but they showed no interest in it. Rinzu's wife did not see his art, only the prices attached Shinji to and was taught her practically. So it was only natural that Renzu formed a relationship with a servant showing true interest in art. When Shinji was 8, Renzu and the servant had an illegitimate child. Her name was Tamaki. Renzu kept Tamaki hidden from his wife and Shinji, managing 2 families. But when Shinji, who cared not at all for art, and Tamaki, who adored her like her mother, Renzu's affection went towards Tamaki. That came an end shortly after Shinji went to college, when Tamaki's existence came to light. Renzu offered his wife consolation as asked and divorced her. Shinji, already grown, kept the name Usui. A wise choice. He knew how to make a living. Some time passed after that, when Tamaki, who Renzu adored as a daughter and student, turned 18. Renzu made the biggest mistake of his life. Yeah, he adored his daughter, Tamaki, so he had a child with her. Tamaki and her mother left Renzu. They refused even money. Huh. Tamaki seemingly birthed and raised a child, but who knows the details? Renzu was unable to hear of it. Nearly 20 years passed since the incident, and Renzu died of illness. Nothing unusual. Age comes for all. Shinji was the oldest son of the Inzu family, set to inherit his fortune. But thinking of it as a final atonement, Renzu passed on, leaving a will to give it all to Tamaki. The inheritance. So the boss was disputing with Tamaki over it. That man's soul was now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing him to be here. Only the creator of this world knows why, and it seems that dead follow has business with me. But very well, to face my sin eternally is an appropriate afterlife for me. That's all. Sorry for the long story. Visitors are rare. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. Be well, dead one in soul. Oh, there's nothing more here. Yeah, so we kind of learned a lot about that before in the other ending explanations. Oh, hold on. Oh, well, yeah, his dialogue's just like, oh, we'll meet you upstairs. So don't save. Wait. Alright guys, welcome back to Blank Dream. I believe this will be the final part because what I did was last night I played through this game again because I realized you can't see his ending if you've already collected all of her mirrors. So this is the save file in which I did all of his mirrors and I didn't do hers yet. And yeah, we were locked out of getting the true ending because I didn't do them one at a time, both people. I did her first mirror, then I went to him, did all 3, and then whatever. You can't do that. Anyway, all right, guys, let's begin. So let's see how the ending goes if we talk to him. First off, I think you can probably open this big door now. I had no problem opening the same kind of door earlier. Surely you can open this one if you want it. Before that, listen to what I have to say now that I got my memories back. I am Ryutaro Sengoku, brother of Chika Usui, and Mishiro's mother, and subordinate to her dad. Okay. I knew about you a while back from a New Year's card Sis sent me. To be honest, I found you cute. Not exactly a romantic thing, of course. I was captivated by your latent beauty, I suppose. But when I asked my boss about you, I learned you'd been glum and moping as of late. And I know why. You injured someone in middle school, and Sis kept you shackled ever since. That's right. My boss invited me over to your house, and I was honestly pumped to try to help you. It made me sad to imagine such a beautiful girl moping around. He says it with a second of hesitation. No poking fun, now. It's the end. but I died before it happened. We got caught in a fire in the building at work. A fire? Yes, I was with your father. After that, well, it even kind of surprised me. Partly by will, I became a soul and flew around to where you were, apparently. So for the year or so between my death and yours, my spirit was sort of haunting you. Huh. Oh, but I was hardly even conscious of anything. I just vaguely know that that's what happened. Before you see, ever since I saw your photo, I considered you someone beautiful and worth protecting. So even through his death, I had the wish of getting to talk to you at least once. So that was your wish? So it was. Thus has been granted. By following you, I wound up in this world, and in this world, my unrealized wish came true. So what's next, I wonder? Looks like this is it. Your body. I'm not sure if I'll ascend or go to a void or what, but this is goodbye. I'm sure of the harsh circumstances you've had and the fact that you're dead now. I don't feel like it's irrelevant to me. I can't say don't blame your parents, but I just want you to know I can't force you to understand or sympathize. But just know, your father worried over and regretted how he spent less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you and the inheritance on the scale. Your mother was working with your father to obtain proof that the Usui fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly. Maybe she wasn't calm. But she had no ill will, I'm sure. I'm sure after the boss had died and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband and a brother and fought for her family. Your father and mother might have been clumsy, but they aren't cold-blooded. I just want you to know that. It's probably too late to say now, though, but... Alright, one last thing while I'm being late. There are people who value you. There are people who'd be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped, admittedly, but I'm one of them. The world's not that much of a disappointment, you see. So I've done the best to encourage you. He left. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I look back at on my past and erased it. But is it really right to just make it so I've never existed? It was a boring life, but I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment. But if you asked whether I lived life again, I'd refuse it, no doubt. In fact, if I had to say it, I've come to hate it all. I wish my life had never existed. And yet I learned that my mom and dad gave their best efforts for me, clumsy as they were. And I know there's a person who valued me, going so far as to come to this world to encourage me. Can I make all of that something? Can I make all of that something that never happened? I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful effort, even Ryoto's unusual concern for me. I can't just make it all be gone. It's not my wish anymore. Yes, I'm sure. Mirror worlds accept your banning of the wish as reasons brought you here. This world's gonna vanish now. But at least you'll probably live a better life. See, it's the same dialogue we got before. Yeah, we're still alive. We were rescued from the lake. Our body is still technically alive, but our soul just has to now go back to our old body. I'll do it. I'm not scared of vanishing without getting my wish, because my wish of coming true would just free me from this world. And all the souls would be freed, right? That's a happy thing for me. I feel sure of that. Be sure to leave incense or something at my grave. Thinking of it like saying hi. I'll be sure to find your grave. 7 years it feels like this, as long as the ruler's satisfied, I suppose. Not sure. It's time to go. After that, I regained consciousness in my hospital bed. Apparently, I had really been saved. I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. My mother was there, looking at me in a way I felt she hadn't in years. Are you awake? Thank goodness. If I had lost you too. I'm sorry. I drove you to do this. Didn't I? My mother was shocked by my suicide attempt, and I apologized for her harsh discipline. My head felt very hazy. I only remembered that she was my mother, who became very strict at some point. It took a lot just to recognize that was real. As I thought about it, fear and unease towards my mother came up from the gaps in my memory. But it's okay. Ryoto had told me about the pressure on the... I kept saying Uzis for that, but whatever. And how death had taxed my mother's mind. Now that I was able to accept that, it was uneasy to hold my mother's hand. Now we look at the moon. My brain has suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember my many past events. I remembered Ayato was someone important to me, and I had no concrete memories of him. But I distinctly remember talking in the mirror world, and I felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered Uzu and Ryutoros too. I probably only met them in the mirror world. Ultimately, my mother gave up on the inheritance, and we lived a simple life. Things are a little strict at my high school, and I think I can handle it though. After all, this is the world I've come to after many shortcuts and detours. Alright, better get to bed. I have school tomorrow, and tonight, I hope to have good dreams. Okay, yeah, that was also a good ending. But now we're gonna go for the best ending, so let's see what this ending was called. Small Happiness. This, too, is a proper ending. It's a proper ending. It's weird that ending 2 was... it was a weird ending. But now, this should take us to the continue screen. Okay. So now, I made this... Where is it? Yeah, it was this save point. Alright, yeah, so in this save point... Oh, that's right. I have to do this again. Alright guys, so I misread the walkthrough. I just showed these two characters their last final doors where actually are supposed to see those memories. You get each ending for doing one over the other, and you gotta replay to do the whole thing back, so. But we did them both, now they're ready to come with us. So now we're gonna get the true ending. Fantastic. Game was a little weird, but you know, it was my fault for misunderstanding. But the door saying there's more to do and I had no clue, it's my bad. So it did open. Now the next path for you is to take is clear. You just ended up saving our butts this whole time. Without you, I doubt we wouldn't have found any mirrors. You have the right to know what I know. In fact, I want you to know. I need to talk to you. I know a thing or two about your parents. I need to tell you some things too, about who I am and why I'm here, and about Tamiki's daughter. Who is this? Oh no, not this shit again. Don't meddle. It's her world. Run, you two, through this door. She just bailed on him. Was there a running sequence? Oh my god, there is! Wait, just run to somewhere we can hide. Oh my god. It's like at the end of Stray Cat Crossings demo. I found it. Oh, we could save again. That was weird. Looks like we gotten away for now. Okay, let's get started. Are we safe here? I don't sense her chasing anymore. What in the world was that? I'm about to explain that. I know who that is. What? I am Yatsu Hanasaki, a middle schooler who committed suicide at 15. The reason I killed myself was, to put it blankly, to meet the girl I loved. Someone had killed her at Mirror Lake. Okay, yeah, we already saw this before in the other ending. So basically she gets into black magic and hopes to see her again. And that was her wish. I'm pretty certain that this is the same dialogue we got before. But I'm going to try to go a little slow. Yeah. Born from her father, daughter and father. That's why her friend said that she shouldn't exist, technically. By the way she looks now, I wonder what the story is here. But I can't go away just yet. I need to talk to Itsuro more directly, or my wish won't be considered granted. Oh no. Let's get moving. We had the chat, so run. I thought we were supposed to talk to both of them. I'm gonna do another save just in case. Oh, we got another question mark too. Let's get out of here. This should get. Oh my god, she looked way faster, and no wonder this game has zigzag. Oh my god. Oh, really? Thanks. Stay to the left. I think that's how you're supposed to do this. I love the pitter-patter of her feet. Fuck. And now we're listening to his side of the story, right? RPG Maker games have like really good music. The goal's close by. I don't know what'll be up ahead, but I just want to get this out. I'm Ryoto Sengoku, young brother of Chika Ezu. Subordinate of her dad. Yeah, this is what we just heard. A really weird obsession, or not an obsession, a really weird thing to say. I just find kids beautiful. Nowadays, you shouldn't say that. I don't know what time period this is. I'm pretty sure it's current, but. So his wish was to stay by her side. And the uncle that, well, not your uncle, but I kind of wanted to be your uncle. I'd like to see out your story to the end. Mishiro, the harsh circumstances you've had and the fact that you're dead now, I don't feel like it's irrelevant to me. I can't say don't blame your parents, but just so you know, I can't force you to understand or sympathize, but just to know your father worried over and regretted how he was spending less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you on the inheritance scale. Your mother was working with your father to obtain proof. The Usui fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly. She had no ill will, I'm sure. I'm sure after the boss and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband and brother and fought for her family. You aren't cold-blooded, just so you know. Surely something's important. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? Man, I didn't expect those chase sequences. But we're almost done with this game. Really weird. Like, Mirror World's just cracking. Alright. So we all know... What? Oh. This mirror world revolves around you, Mishiro. You hold dominion over it. Once a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake, I wished my life had never even existed. It was the very strong wish, but to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish. Other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it, because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So not knowing her purpose or who she was, she wandered around this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. That was Mitsuru. Yes, she wanders this world even now. It's probably her right there. Sister. Several years later, a girl threw herself into a lake. Amazingly, she had the exact same wish as her. So this world was complete. So this world could complete its duty. It chose a new soul to control it. And so since you carried the same wish, you became a new ruler. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same, only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made ruler? Now we're back to it's a different scene, but it's the same dialogue. Yeah, I did it. I broke all the mirrors. I don't think she's gonna be cool with me coming at her brother. If that's her. I kinda know it's her, but... What? It's kinda weird with this entity just hanging there. That's true. All the endings just become coming together. Yato and Itsuru are both here. With these two, I'm sure we can get Itsuru's memory back. Indeed, maybe a little bit of it. Really? Memory? Listen, Itsuru, you need to remember your birth, your death, and the one who loved you. Mishiro spoke at length of the things she'd seen and heard in this world. Her mother Tamaki, her father Renzu, and the Inohara family she lived with, Yotsu. She spoke as Yotsuru's mirror, all that she knew. There she is. That albino design is, I've never seen that. I haven't felt like this in a long time. It's Tsuro. Yuzu, you fool. I told you to forget about me if I died. Well, she couldn't help it. Yeah. He ended up here. I didn't intend to hand the world over to you. I was even thinking of killing you to forcibly take back control. Even more so now that I've remembered my wish, I want to erase my mother, my true father, myself. But alas, I've become in debt. It's a fact that if you hadn't been here, my mind would have stayed fragmented forever. Do as you like before I change my mind. No. I won't do it. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful effort, even Ryutaro's unusual concern for me, I can't just make it out all gone. And that's not all. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of people I knew. I'll vanish from Ayato's world. And then what did Ayato die for? What did Tamaki step into the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine, but to control the feelings of other people around me, I have no right. It's not my wish. Yeah. So everyone here will vanish? You're not dead yet. You can live your life, knowing the truth. It's not over yet. His dream is for her to smile. Now you know this is a extremely happy true ending because everybody's just full of emotion. You've solved everyone's problem. Music's very fitting, too. I lost from the moment I broke, I suppose. I won't pull any mischief. I can accept this result, though I can't say I'm entirely satisfied. Ayato, who adored me as his sister, and Yutsu, who needed me in her life. I'm glad for the fact that I could talk with the two of them one last time. Yet I'll fade away still resenting that man and that woman. Surely I can be forgiven for that. That's true. Sorry for taking over your world. Sheesh. 7 years and it ends like this. That's the safe point talking. You were at Tsuro go to heaven too? Not sure. I want you to see the painting you Oh, we could get to see the painting. A little scared about how much I'll forget. I won't lose my time in this world. After that, I regained my consciousness in the hospital bed. Apparently, I really have been saved and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. My mother was there, looking at me in a way I hadn't seen in years. Yeah, sorry I'm not saying, like I said, there's a lot of repeated dialogue. Like we just saw this, but I'm sure we're gonna get something very different at the end of this or at the end of the credits. That's awesome. Oh, is this it? Well, this was an ending 2, I think. Is Iyato's father. Yeah. She's no longer with us. The driver of that car. Car went in flames. That's probably the best. Plan to, of course. That's probably the best. Okay, so at least he didn't offer to adopt us. Ooh, oh, this is his room. Feels very nostalgic. I'll look at Iyato's painting. Yeah, I bet it was. It's all busted up, but you know, it's what he had to do because his mom didn't approve of him painting. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream too. Oh, I like how it does look exactly like a canvas. Does she smile? She does. I was gonna say. It's not a dream anymore. Okay. I have to say, for a game that is like saying it's the new Witch's House, it was really good. It had more of a story than Witch's House did. Yeah, I don't know. There was with having a big gap in between playing this game, and I might have not remembered a lot of things about the story. There's a lot of things to keep track of, but other than that, if you guys been binge watching this and watching it straight through, you probably thought this was a really good story. It's very thought out. Towards the end, I started to realize what I was forgetting about certain things, but really messed up. The second ending was like really messed up, and the whole idea that a dad was with his daughter and had this kid who then grows up to not want to exist. I like on this painting, like on the left side of her is white, kind of looks like his sister when he painted her. Like, there's the black on the side, but then there's the white hair on the side. I don't know, maybe that was intentional or not by the artist. But the music's really good. The artwork's really great. Like I said, I really especially like this detail where when you really look at it, it looks like it was painted on a real canvas. It's not just a drawing. I couldn't do that with a canvas and painting, though. That's good with pencil. But, yeah, very good story. Again, there's a lot of characters, a lot to keep track of, a lot of family, personal drama. Family, personal drama. I said that right. But yeah, I guess that's it. Oh no, I've always wanted to go to one of her exhibits here, right? Sure enough, she carries the blood of the mad genius Renzu. I thought I saw the Renzu touch too at first. She's self-taught. It's totally different from Renzu's art. Suppose so. How unusual. In her 20s and climbing so high with her own style. She's not just writing off her ancestor. Renzu was realistic, while she's a more impressionist. That's true. I did feel Mirror World was too unusually abstract to be a Renzu's style. Seeing is believing. You can tell the unique mood from her art from a glance. True, but I'm really getting excited to see it. Her most famous masterpiece of all. Her fantasy to live in a dream within white canvas. And that's it. Alright. That was a very unique, well-made RPG Maker horror game. I hope you guys enjoyed. And, yeah, it's really cool to see these really unique ones. Has put a lot of work into. So, hope to play a lot of more impressive games like this in the future. Currently, I'm trying to find a game that's sort of like Wandanohara. Like, because that was mainly story. And that was fun to play, and this focused a lot on the traps and all that stuff, and then you have to catch up on all the other stuff, so. There's really good scares and stuff like that for an RPG Maker horror game. I liked it a lot. So other than that, I hope you guys are having a good night. Thank you for enjoying the videos, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.